Here we go. All right. So we're just talking about, I was going to say recording. We're just talking about promoting in this season. All right. Can you promote in this season? I think I'm proving it, right? As I'm saying this, like, is that opening a brain cell for some of us? Because sometimes we get focused one way and we forget to think all the ways. Olivia went Ruby in October. We had somebody go executive in September. Sherry Lynn, when she joined, she went diamond in September and double diamond on Halloween, October 31st. So I want to see some other diamonds pop on Halloween. When I joined, I went emerald in September and diamond in October. So this is my question. Where are the people who went emerald last month? Because I'm believing for diamond this month, okay? Let's not just sit there and go, okay, cool. You know, don't sit on yesterday's blessing when you can get one today too, right? So sometimes we get stuck and we're like celebrating in the past when we can keep celebrating in the future. Now, I'm not trying to say don't celebrate, because where you are and where you've gotten is totally amazing and totally doable. So yeah, okay, yeah, great. I want to know, because I just listed a few and our chat jumped all over the place. So if you promoted September, October, November, December, just say what rank you promoted in that month. What month and what rank. So let's just like fuel the flame just a little more to go, all right, this is going to be it. And how awesome that we have an opportunity for these half off promo codes, because y'all are enrolling and it's awesome to see those enrollments coming in. And you know what, more than anything, you want to know why you're seeing it? It's because you're excited. Okay. It's not because necessarily that there's a promotion. It's because you're excited. And guys, when we get excited about what we're doing, that is what's contagious. That's why it doesn't matter if you joined 3 days ago or 5 years ago. I'm saying 5 years because I know I was 5 in July. So I'm thinking, you can promote, you can be ignorant on fire. Okay. I remember when I joined, there was no DT promotions. Never. Like for the first full year, like there was not, maybe you would get an extra pack of wraps, okay, in the whole year. And so, yay, we're already enrolling. I'm loving that. So what I want to say is, let's promote. Who's ready to promote? We've been talking, Sherry went live. Let's just claim it right now. Put it out there. I'm planning on going in October. Put it out there. We can do it. We promote, you put it in front of your face, you see it, you keep it there. It will, you work differently when you keep seeing it, when you keep putting it out there, when you keep speaking it. And so keep putting it out there. All right, that is enough for me, but all I wanted to say is we can promote in this season. You can promote. Are you a DT? Let's go executive. Take the next step. Executive, let's go Ruby. Hey, you want to take 3 steps? You can, okay? It's totally possible. Get that fire in there. Borrow that fire. What's the best way to get the fire? Well, I'm preaching to the choir because it's getting on things like this. You start to see it, you start to believe it, you start to hear it, and you go, wait, that person is not really any different than I am. Or, you're like, oh, so, you could be thinking right now, okay, if you don't know who I am yet, if this girl Stacy can be an ambassador diamond, I'm pretty sure I can too. And let me tell you something. I believe you can too. I know when you put in the work and you're excited and you do the things you know to do and the things we teach you, you can go all the way in this business and stay consistent with it. Okay. So there's my little spiel about how I feel about right now and how I feel about October. And honestly, I have maybe the second year I was in this business, I struggled through this season, but I have come to love this season right here. And so it makes me excited. But let's go to Tiffany. Okay, and where are you at, girl? I'm pulling up my notes here. Okay. I'm gonna find you. There you are. Oh. Tiffany? Okay, that button's not working.
Okay, I had to unmute myself.
Okay, great. All right, girl, here we are on here. You're a triple diamond. Expecting a little princess, which is so exciting. Can't wait to see her. I remember all your baby pictures of when I knew who you were because I knew the baby face when we met at conference 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, the cutest baby ever with the big blue eyes. Is something sounding funny?
What?
Something sounding funny? Or is it better? Talk for a second, Tiff.
Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hear me? Okay. I should have good service.
Yeah, it's almost like there's an echo of me through your screen.
That's weird.
It is. But okay, we'll just wait for a pause and I'll do my best not to interrupt. Something I'm working on anyways. Okay.
I think I was laughing when you were talking. So that's probably like we were talking over each other.
That might be it. Look it, we got this. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's just talk about this season. How long have you been in the shoot? Let me try to unmute you, Sif, and mute me and see what happens.
Okay. I'm right here. I don't hear the sound. All right, let's do it. So we're talking about investing in what's to come, getting to conference, and how did that impact you and your business?
Okay, so can you guys hear me good? Yeah, thumbs up, everybody. Okay, I'm just gonna start talking. So the first year that I went to conference in 2018, I wish somebody like would have told me what this season can really do for your business before conference. So I kind of like just waited until conference to start going. But I mean, I did promote the first year to Diamond, but this year, in this recent conference we just had last year, I guess it was technically last year since we're coming up on a new one, but so I kind of already knew like, you know, what to expect going to conference because I already been 1 year, but this year was a little bit different for me because I just having that experience under my belt being there, but conference is incredible. Just getting to conference, it's like at first, the first year you hear everybody tell you like, get to conference. You don't know, you know, it's going to change your business. But if you've never been, you don't really like understand what that means. Like you're kind of like wondering, well, how is it going to change my business? Like what does that really mean? And so, was there a question or something? Anyway, so when I got to conference this last year, like you just hear all these people's stories and you start to relate to somebody. There's going to be someone that you're going to be able to connect with that starts talking on the stage. And there's just so much like emotion in that arena. And it's incredible. It's like electric. And it really changed my business just by being able to hear all those stories and connecting. And then I had a couple of teammates there with me. So I got to meet some people on my team that, you know, I just had only known through social media. So that was incredible. And just all of it, just the whole experience really.
And how did it impact your rank? So like before going and coming out of conference?
Okay, well, going into conference, I was a diamond this last year. And then coming out of conference in 3 months, I mean, I promoted myself twice and then my husband twice. So technically I promoted 2 accounts 4 times because he doesn't do anything. So I went from diamond to triple in 3 months. So by April.
And he went from
ruby to double diamond.
Coming out of that. And so I love that. And the first time you went to conference, what rank were you then?
The first time I went to conference, I was a ruby.
Okay.
And I promoted emerald and diamond but I think it was in May I went diamond. But I didn't maintain that rank over the summer. And then like I had basically like the lowest check that I had that whole year. In September, I dropped down to an executive. And this was going into conference again this last year. I was an executive, or was paid executive. And I just was like, okay, something has to change. I can't live off of this. And so we went to work and we got those promo codes, which is incredible. You can use those to build your business. We built really quickly. I got back up to diamond by conference. That was my goal. So we got back to diamond in January, and then I went triple by April.
I love that. Yeah. I'm about to do it again.
I know, we're so excited. Our team is so pumped. We're ready for it.
Yay. I'm so excited. You're so awesome, sis. Okay, Stace, you want to
All right.
Okay, you got it.
All right. I love that. So I love just thinking, knowing what conference can do, but also preparing for what comes at conference. So if you can come to conference, yes, it's going to change your business. But if you're working right now while planning on going to conference and not just waiting for conference to happen, what will happen in this season will blow you away. It's going to amaze you either way. But if you're putting in the work, you'll be so thankful. I don't know what else to say. You know, we were talking on our team huddle yesterday, and it's like, you're either going to get like crashed by the wave and be overwhelmed by it, like you're surfing and you're crashing everywhere, or you're going to be ready for it and you're going to be able to ride the wave instead of just letting it throw you all over the place. And I want to tell you something, you want to ride the wave if you can. I mean, the crash is going to be awesome either way. The wave's going to be awesome either way, but you want to ride that wave. And what you do now will let you get the most out of what is to come and what you can do. All right. Rachel, let me find you now, because I'm excited. Oh, there you are. Yay. All right. Okay, let's talk about something. Last year in October, were you a part of this business?
No.
You weren't, right? You weren't a part of this business last year in October?
No, I joined November 15th.
Okay, so November 15th you joined. And what happened December, January, February, March, April, May?
Let's see. So I joined in the middle of November, double promoted to Emerald in December, and then diamond in January, double diamond in February, triple diamond in March.
Okay. I'm like, did y'all hear that? I'm like, could that please be my story? Go back in reverse. No, that's amazing. So just think about that, guys. Think about that for a second. If you're sitting here waiting for something to change in your business, go enroll somebody. Go enroll 10 people, because you could be enrolling tomorrow your next triple diamond. Who's going presidential? Who's in? You want to reload in your company. Yeah, and you have a whole team of people that joined in November all the way through, right? Like,
yeah.
So you did that. And so that's what we're trying to say. Guys, now is the time. Like, doesn't that make you so excited to think that person is there? One person can change your whole business. The trick is you don't know who the one is. So guess what? Our job is just to ask anybody and everybody. Okay? Don't prejudge. I always feel like I loved this statement, and ever since I think about it, you cannot say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If that person's supposed to be a part of your business, they are going to jump in and be a part, and it's going to change life for them and for you, right? Like, that's why I love this business, because Kellie signed Rachael. And did that change Kellie's life? Yeah. But did it just change Kellie's life? No. There's Rachael, there's Lindsay, there's Amy, there's Lisa. Like, there's this handful of people that their life is changed because of that. That's the gift that we get. Why should we decide who gets asked if they want that? right? I'm always like, everyone deserves an invite. They can say yes or no with that. Okay, so talk to the people right now. I'll have you talk to two types of people, but talk to the people right now that have just joined in the last, month.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah. So when we joined, I joined, and then my sister and my best friend joined the same day. And so we were all kind of brand new all together.
Okay, wait.
What?
You just said you joined all on the same day. Like, there's so many people thinking they have to figure something out before they invite anybody on in the journey with them, right? Anybody else get stuck in that situation? No, you just said your sister and your best friend joined the same day. What did you say to them?
I called them and I'm like, you guys, this is so awesome. Kellie retired her husband, and I know they like wanted the same thing that I did. I'm like, she's retired her husband and she's making this, and we could do that. We should at least try. and so they joined me.
Okay, and I totally interrupted you. Keep going.
So we all joined the same day, and then we were just blowing up Kellie's phone. Like we didn't do it ourselves. We were ignorance on fire. Did I say that right?
Fully said it right.
We were ignorance on fire. We didn't think about, am I supposed to tag, are they supposed to tag me with host to post? Are they not? Should I do social media marketing? Attractive marketing, whatever it's called. Should I not do it? Should I post this? Should I not? We just did it. We did it all. Kellie said to do it, and we did it. She told us to go live, and I worked up to it, and then I went live. She said do host to post, so we did 1 million host to posts.
Yeah, you just did it. You weren't trying to like figure it all out along the way. You just did it. It's like swimming. That's what I always tell my new DTs, okay? We can talk about all the form you're going to have when you get in the water, but until you get in the water, you're not going to know a thing what I'm talking about. Same with this business. I can give you a huge list of everything you should know to do, but until you start doing it, you're not going to understand what we're saying. And so I love that. You just did it. You had a teachable spirit, and you still do. And you asked questions, right? So you weren't sitting there going, man, I can't wait till Kellie tells me what to do. You're going, okay, I did this. What should I be doing next? Okay, what do I need to do? You were taking initiative, and that is awesome. This is, guys, let me tell you something. I know y'all might not want to hear this a little bit, but this is your business. Like, you are the owner of your own business, and you want to just keep trying to figure out how to do it, how it works, how to roll, but you're not going to figure it out unless you try. So I want to encourage you to try. I love that. You're teachable. You kept asking the questions. You kept going to Kellie. Okay. Anything else you want to say that you're like, I'm glad we did this. If I had somebody join today, these are the things I want them to do, or that I learned that I probably did right.
I think it was, just doing the things, doing the 6 list and plugging in was huge. Like, we did not miss a tips from the top. We did not miss a power hour. We did not miss, if we could help it, we did not miss any of this stuff. You stay close to the fire, you'll stay close. You'll be on fire. If you get away from the fire, you're going to cool down. Am I saying that right?
You are.
But we just, I remember Kellie saying, like, she's 3 hours behind us, and she's like, you guys, it's my bedtime. And we're still up. Like, we were just so pumped. And we had our goal. We knew what we wanted. And so we just went after it. We didn't try to figure it out on our own. We trusted the system in our uplines.
Right. And that's part of it. I will say, I do get people that will go, okay, you're saying go live, but I don't want to go live. I don't think my audience, So what you weren't saying was trying to figure out how you don't do anything that the person is saying, right? Like, trust the system. If you're, you're a part of a team and you have these uplines talking about the things that work, do the things that work. We always talk about in this business, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. And you're looking at a team of people. I mean, number 2 team in the whole company. That's what we are. We've all learned a system. Like you're saying 6 listen. I remember when I first heard that. So really quick. And sometimes it's nice, y'all. This is what I love about things like this, is because your leader might be on here watching with you and they've been telling you to do these things and it didn't make sense while they were saying it, but somebody else says it and it clicks. And you're like, oh, that's why I love having the team hear from everybody. So just really quick before we move on, what's your 6 list? What's the things you did every day? Just so you can hear.
Okay. So, obviously the self-development, you got to get your mindset right. Like I said, staying close to the fire. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to hear negative comments, rude people, hearing other people doing well with it and kind people. Our team is kind. Our team they love the Lord and they're good people. And so when I hear other good people doing well at this, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. So personal development, growing our network, commenting on non-networks posts, that is huge. That gets other people to see your stuff.
Yeah.
Posting about your life, about your business, and about the products. They're all important for different reasons. You need all 3 of them. If you want customers, you need to post about the products. If you want distributors, you need to post about the business, but you need to post about your life somehow. Let people see you because they get to know you and trust you, to want to join your team or trust their health with you. And then following up and messaging and host to post.
Yeah. I mean, there it is. You put those income producing activities in and you put in all of them, a mix of all of them every day. That consistency will take you so far. So last question before we go on, what are some things, because there's people sitting here going, I don't know what to tell my new DTs, or I don't know how to start people. So what did Kellie do? What did Kellie say? What were the things she did that you're like, every enroller will be better for doing this?
She talked to us every day, but she sent me, she may not have at the very beginning sent me my chart. I can't remember. She might have. She probably did. But I'm not agreeing, and information is just too much for me. So, but she told me every month, in December, she said, you're going Ruby this month. And I was like, oh, really? Ruby was all I was hoping for. That's all I could, I wanted to retire my husband. I just didn't think that was possible because I've done other businesses and I made like $20 a month. And Ruby was a pretty decent paycheck. So I was like, oh, awesome. And then the next, I double promoted to Emerald. So then the next month she's like, you're going to go Diamond. I'm like, really? And, and then I did. And then the next month, you're going double Diamond. But then when she said triple Diamond, I'm like, are you sure? Because that's like really far. I've had Lindsay and Amy really doing awesome, but now I kind of have to build another team. But we did. And, I asked Kellie for advice. She was on fire from conference. So she was like really, really spreading the fire to us. But I think she gave us goals and helped us with each goal as we went.
Yeah. Tell us some of those goals.
When you're first starting, you want to get your first 4 LCs and she, sometimes you think, oh, you have to go get people, but then you forget about your parents or your aunt, your uncle, or somebody. She walked us through telling us who that could be, getting teammates, where we can go, on the pages. She made us work and look for things, which was good for us because you have to grow apparently. But she did, she just did whatever we needed, whatever the goal was for the month. If it was to get another distributor so we could go Ruby, she helped us figure that out, walked us through each step, each process.
Yeah. Each step, kind of just breaking it down into baby steps, and that's what you do. If you're on here and you enrolled a DT, guess what? You know how to enroll DTs. So when the person comes on with you, tell them what you did, tell them, what you did to enroll a little customer. You know what to do, and you have all the help here to be a part. And so planning those goals, supporting people, believing in them, is going to take you really far. And so that's exciting. Okay. Any one thing you want to tell everybody?
I don't know. That's it. I'm just super pumped. You guys, green carpet was amazing. That was my first ever conference, green carpet, anything. And if conference is going to be even better than green carpet, I can't even begin to imagine how awesome it's going to be. So get your tickets. It's so going to be worth it.
Totally is. I know last year you're thinking, man, I wish I had have been there. You're like, I just joined. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I wish I kind of had been there. There is a little bit of FOMO that goes with that. So you don't want to be on FOMO. I remember when we bought our tickets, I was a Ruby in the company. And I was like, am I one of those people? I totally was thinking that. I'm like, I am. I got to conference and I'm like the Tupperware people when I see in the elevators at the hotels, but I'm like, hey, I'm owning it. Take my Tupperware all the way to the bank. Anyways, but I'm glad that you got to come to green carpet, and I'm so glad you're going to be at conference. And I'm so pumped that a lot of, really quick, who's all going to conference? Throw it out there. Who are we going to see? Because that awesome, I don't really know how to explain what that thing is that we all got this month. So if you didn't get your ticket, you want to get in on that. That'll come out of your paycheck and stuff. Look at these guys. This is so exciting. I love conference. Yep. Sherry and I went to the first conference and there was 6 of us. So this is wild, just thinking about what this did for the business. All right, sis. Okay. Hey. Okay. I know that this is one of your favorite seasons of the year. So tell us why.
I used to despise this season because it was like we come out of summer and the business just keeps going down. And we don't know what to do. And we're just waiting for conference to get here to light our fire. And hopefully our business will go back up. And that's how it was. I didn't know any different. So y'all, last fall, October, I logged in my e-suite. I went from triple diamond down to double diamond. And my husband went from diamond down to executive. And I was like, oh, Lord. Okay, Father, we're going to have to do something because can't no family of 5 live on $3,000. Plus you got to take taxes out, okay? Can't nobody do all that. No, we do miracles. We got loaves and fish, but I ain't got no loaves, no fish. And my faith is real slow right now. So you know what? The fall has become one of my favorite seasons of the year because I think sometimes what happens is you find these little hard patches, and when you make it to the other side, then it becomes your favorite testimony. And fall's become my favorite testimony, and I'm just so excited for that to become other people's testimonies. Look at where I was. And yeah, I didn't even want to look in my e-suite. I was like, don't even look at the numbers. I'm going to look at the rank. I'm like, don't even show me. Okay. But that's okay, because I know that what I do right this minute sets me up for a comeback. Right. And that's what last fall did. Y'all, I was in panic and fear. Let me tell you something. Whatever you're going through in your life, your testimony, whatever your season looks like right now, let me tell you something. Fear does not win. Okay. Fear does not change. Fear does not move the mountain. It doesn't get you to the top of the mountain. What's it going to do for, okay, fear, this is what fear does. What's that going to do? You can't think. You can't be creative. You can't think bigger. You can't function like this. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's that going to do for your mountain? That ain't going to help you walk to the top of it. It's not going to move it. It's not going to do anything for your mountain other than you'll be standing at the bottom, staring at the top, going, how am I ever going to make it? I used to be here and now I fell down to here. Or I had these dreams and I didn't even get close to it. And I wanted and I believed and I did all the things you told me to do. Girl, so did I. So did I. And when October came last year, Jen Goodson and Yadira hadn't even started working her business yet under Andrew. And his account was executive. Glory, hallelujah, the Lord did a work, okay? But there was 2 people. And I was like, how are we going to take this account? Here's what I said, came out of my mouth. Let me tell you a few things came out of my mouth. How am I going to make him go triple diamond when I'm not even triple diamond myself? What does that do for me? That doesn't serve my goal. Those thoughts don't serve me, okay? How am I going to make him triple diamond? How am I ever going to? So I need all these DTs. Forget ambassador. Y'all, I need my right ambassador on my dream board. I was hiding this dream board. I was like, I don't even want to look at this. This makes me panic. Okay, whatever thoughts don't serve you, if it causes fear in your life, you got to turn them off. To be honest with you, I wasn't real big on self-development. Okay, I was like, well, how's reading a book going to sign LCs and DTs in my e-suite? Sissy, you know I said that too. I'm like, how's a book going to get me LCs and DTs? Girl. I'm like, how's that going to help me any? But I didn't realize until after ambassador what a poor mindset I had. Not until after. And the Lord's been doing a work the last few months on that too. This business has a way of shining a light on the things in your life that you don't even recognize are there. But you know what? I'm thankful for that. Because I don't want to live with those things in me. And neither do you. This business not only changes your life financially, physically, but man, what a work it does on the inside. And I'm a better person because of it. So I was scared. Okay. But I was like, scared's not going to change my situation. I didn't come this far to come this far, right? I'm not a quitter. That's what I would always say. I'm not a quitter. I don't start something and not finish it. I'm not a quitter. But you know what I wasn't saying? I'm a winner. I'm an overcomer. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am Kellie Brown, Ambassador Diamond. I didn't say any of those things. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. That doesn't serve you. That doesn't serve your goal. So 5:30 in the morning, I came into this office. I opened my hands. I say, Lord, this business is yours. My husband is yours. My kids are yours. I got big goals and I don't know how the heck I'm going to get there. And frankly, I'm scared. But the joy of Kellie is not going to be enough to make this happen. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And I need some joy or something. I need a miracle, okay? Every morning, I turn on my self-development. I wasn't even doing host to post before the fall. I said, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. Anybody ever said that? Host to post don't work for you? I told Stacy. I see it working for all these people. I tried it. It didn't really do anything. I said that. So here I am, not doing self-development, not doing host to post, sitting over here, my lump of coal in my stocking, the Grinch on the inside, right? Complaining about where I was at. But guess what? It's just a mindset. There's nothing wrong with you, boo. Nothing wrong with you. We all do the same tasks. We share the same scripts. Heck, half of what I say I stole from other people in the first place. Didn't you? We share each other's posts, scripts, everything. There is nothing we hide from each other. Let me give you some freedom. Yellows, you have a gift. And it's to love people and encourage. Relationship builds business. You got to be friends with your leaders. You got to be friends with your teammates. Okay? You work together and you run. In this season, when you get on your A game and you don't look at the E-suite and let it give you fear. 5:30 in the morning, get in your office, get in your space in your house. Turn on self-development. Give your business to the Lord because you can't do this from a place of striving. Okay? We can't strive. No stress, no struggle. That's not why we get opportunity to add stress and struggle. I'm like, Lord, this is yours. Don't know what the heck I'm going to do, but I need your joy and I need your creativity and I need to think, how am I going to attract the people that I want into this business that love the Lord, love people, and want to hustle with me? I don't know how to attract them, so I need your creativity. That's the truth. I don't know how to get those people in my E-suite. I don't know how to attract Rachael, Lindsay, Amy, or Tiffany, or Celeste, or Nicole, or, you know what I mean? I don't know, Yadira and Tessie. I don't know how to get those people in my E-suite. Jen Goodson, but I need them, Lord. I need them. So would you give me creativity and tell me what to say? Would you give me creativity and tell me what to do? I'll do anything. Are you at a place that you would do anything? Because October, November, December, if you're willing to do anything, this business will absolutely 100% change your life. But you've got to be at a place where you're willing to do anything. Anything. And I don't mean anything like, I don't know. I'm not in people's homes doing parties. I think I'd probably like to. I like people, but I'm not. Okay, that's fine. Guess what? Instagram used to be my jam. Guess what? It's not now. It sure ain't my jam. Okay, that's okay. But I decided I'm going to figure out, I'm going to do all the things. It's not one thing. It's all the things. There's not one trick that makes Ambassador light up in your E-suite. It's all the things. Okay, so self-development, 5:30 to 6:30. At 6:30, you're done with self-development. We're done. Because guess what? I'm not going to do self-development tomorrow morning and be a whole brand new person in one day. Girls got issues. Girls got issues. I'm from the trailer park. I got issues. That's okay. The Lord's done a great work in my life. But guess what? I still got issues. And you probably do too, but that doesn't mean you can't complete the job. That doesn't mean you can't be the leader you want to be, Ambassador Diamond, whatever it is you want to be. Okay? It's hustle, sis. You want to be VIP, whatever, niner. You want to be diamond. You want to be double diamond, triple diamond, presidential, ambassador. It's work. It's the work. The same tasks I do, the same tasks you do. Nothing different. Same scripts, everything. It's mindset. And if your thoughts don't serve you, turn them off. Because at 6:30, when self-development was done, the fear was still in there if I let it rise up. Okay? But I would get up in my house and I would move to another room. If the fear I couldn't control, the Bible says take every thought captive and submit it to the Lord, okay? Every single thought. If your thoughts aren't serving your goal, if they're not serving you, turn them mugs off and throw them in the toilet. Flush them with your boo-boo. That's where they belong. Because they're not going to put BV in your E-suite. They're not going, okay, I had 25,000 in volume. Andrew was executive, 800 BV. And I'm like, I can't even think about 250,000 in volume. Are you kidding me? That's like Mount Everest or whatever the most biggest giant mountain is in the world. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't even know what I'm doing. Am I even the right kind of leader for this? My poor leaders that have stuck with me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to tell you to do. We're all doing the same stuff and it's just be consistent. Just keep doing the same thing. We're going to eventually get there. Girl, no, it don't work like that. Consistency, yeah, and I'm awful at it, to be quite honest with you. I'm like the most inconsistent person in life, okay? I'm like all over the place, but guess what? I can turn off my thoughts, pick up my phone just like you can, and get my keister to work. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to be a certain kind of leader to be whatever certain rank is in your head. You're not doing the job. So I said no to everything that was optional, and I stayed right here. I connected with my leaders and I did my tasks. And any thought that didn't serve getting the job done, I turned it off. And you can do the same thing. There is nothing wrong with you. I don't care. Hear my heart, because I'm about to stop talking. Hear my heart. There is nothing you could ever do in your entire life. You could kill somebody. I don't care what it is. There's nothing you could ever do that could stop the hand of God. The Lord has blessings for you. That don't change it. Okay? None of that. Okay, listen. God is for you, whether you believe it or not. God is for you, but he can't do the work for you. Okay? I kept going, Lord, I love people. We came into this business after doing ministry with Joey and Stacy. I'm like, Lord, I know how to love people. I know how to have a good time. I know how to work hard. Why isn't my business being blessed? What's wrong with me? And I let myself get hurt by that. Right? Mm-hmm. God is for you. That's not the problem. He's for you. He's for you. You deserve whatever rank it is that you want to be. Okay, you want to be, some of y'all count yourselves out like I did. I counted myself out for Ambassador Diamond until Stacy kept calling me Ambassador Diamond Kellie Brown. I was like, can you stop? I'm like, can you stop calling me that? Just don't call me. I counted myself out. Do you count yourself out? Why? There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing you could have ever done. Nothing wrong with you. Okay? We're different people. So what? Me and Stacy are different. Me and Sherry Lynn are different. Who cares? Nothing you could have done. If you get on here and you do the tasks and you maximize your effort on those tasks, you turn off the thoughts that don't serve you, you will go Ambassador Diamond. And I'm telling you, the boom season is October, November, December. Sorry, I choked. What you do right now causes a momentum that when January gets here, everything explodes, whether you want it to or not. Conference, the bonuses, promotions, all those things cause a major momentum. But what we did was we started our momentum in October. I'm doing all the things. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what I feel like I can or can't do. Turn the thoughts off and just do the tasks we're doing. Okay? If life is hard, that's okay. Turn off your thoughts and do the tasks. You can let life happen when you're done with your tasks. That's what I did. I'm like, I'm scared. What if I can't? I'm so down. I'm so discouraged. What a terrible leader I must be. My poor people. I want them to win. That's what I kept thinking. I want them. They deserve to be VIP, whatever the heck dadgum rank they want to be, paycheck they want. I kept thinking that, right? But it doesn't help them. It doesn't help them because they're down. So what am I doing? Getting in the boat? That don't help them. Okay? You want to be a good leader? Do your tasks. Do your tasks. Discipline your mind. Take every thought captive. If it doesn't serve you, turn it off, sister. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Whatever you need, you can have it. The choice is yours.
That's it, y'all. That's it. Let that sink in for a second. It's hard to sit in silence sometimes, but I challenge you all right now. Grab your phone, grab your paper, grab something, and record what you're taking away from this. Whether you need to take a picture of yourself and word swag it and make it your screensaver that says, I am Ambassador Diamond. But we're so quick to jump from thing to thing. I'm going to end with kind of two thoughts. This Sunday, a pastor from South Africa spoke at our church. And his sermon was how to win when everything's going wrong. And so one of the things he said on there, that he used this quote, "There are no hopeless situations. There are only men who have grown hopeless about them." So if you need to take a moment and go, maybe I've got a little hopeless about it, but it's not hopeless. I've just allowed myself to get hopeless in it. And just ask the Lord, fill me with hope. But he talked about simply this. And part of this is kind of go like Kellie's talking about, man, sometimes you got to get your little hiney to work and do the thing. Sometimes we get all caught up in every reason why we shouldn't, we can't, whatever, that it just distracts us from what we're supposed to be doing. But he used an example. He put up this little 70-year-old Chinese lady on the screen. And he was like, he knew her name and everything. I wish I had it all looked up so I could share it with you. I will at some point. I'll post it, do a post about it. But he said, so-and-so is 70 years old. She decided she wanted her driver's license. She failed. She tried again. She failed. She tried again. She failed. Guys, 900 and some times she took her driver's license and she finally passed after 900 and some times. And he's like, this lady, 900 and some times. And he's like, you Christians ask 3 times for something and say it must not be God's will. I was like, ooh. I was like, this is kind of stepping all over my toes in lots of situations, okay? But I'm like, it's true. But he said you should never let your obstacles determine what God's will is for your life. So we're going to pray for you. We believe in you. We're ready to work. We're ready to do this thing. You guys know what to do. We know what to do. Sometimes we just want to make it that we have to do something different so it can be easier some way. And sometimes we just got to do the work. Don't get caught up in all the other stuff. All right. Sis, why don't you pray for everybody? I like when you pray.
Sure. Dang, that story there. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, ow, ow,
right?
Oh, she's cute. Ow.
That's cute. He had this. He like set us up perfectly. He had her little picture.
Sure did. Stepped all over my toes. Ow. Dang it. All right. Hey, we love you. Best team in all the world. If anybody deserves it, you do. If anybody does, you do. Okay. Lord, thanks for my friends. Thanks for this team. Thanks for loving us. Thanks for being so patient when I keep making things hard and when sometimes I dadgum take the long route. And thanks for not getting mad at me for that. Thanks for, being so patient and so gracious. And sometimes I'm like dragging my feet and you're like, can you please? And I'm just so thankful you don't stop dragging me. I'm like, oh, thanks for being so gracious and so patient. And I'm sorry I jack it up sometimes, but man, on the other side, we're just so blessed. It's just the grace of God. And so I just thank you for my friends. Thank you for this opportunity. Shoot, I never saw coming. And now we get to change lives all over the world and increase our belief, increase our faith. I mean, that might sound crazy, but Lord, you tell us to ask. So I'm like, would you increase my faith? Would you increase my belief in what we're doing and our ability to do it and to see more lives be changed? And, just praying that in this season, you'd bring the people into our businesses that love you, that love people, and that want to work with us. And that we'd get on our A game, on our thinking A game. And we would just do the tasks we know to do and trust the process and trust you. And just thankful for tonight, for this time together, and thankful for these specific people that we get to do this with. No better people in all the world. And we just love you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Love y'all. Tiffany, Rachel, Kel, thank you for giving your time to us. I'm fired up. Anybody else ready to go sign some people? That's what we do, right? In the end, that's what we get paid to do. All right. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Good night.